Hey everyone, this is Chris, and I'm just doing a quick late night video because I just finished watching it, and I've shared my thoughts on the other two, and I absolutely have to do it with this one because it's outstanding. I just finished watching Gamera 3, Revenge of Iris. I've capped off the Gamera Heisei trilogy, and guys, gals, homies, dudes and dudettes. It is so good. It it legit might be the best one. And I feel like I'm in the minority on that opinion, at least from what I've seen online. Not that it doesn't get its praise, it does, but I've seen a number of comments looking at it as not the weak link, but the the least good. I feel like me and that crowd are watching two very different movies, even though they're being complimentary of it. It's outstanding. It still has its flaws. Some of the characters are odd, and they don't get necessarily development enough. And the CGI at times is okay or distracting, but for the most part, it is really good. Um, it starts off with such a bang. The the Gyaos are back. Um, it's it's so much bloodier than the other two. Um, not that the other two shied away from blood, but when you see a Gyaos like singed and not quite dead, that sets the bar. And then later, when you see Gyaos after Gamera has attacked it, and then it's got an eye dangling, like hanging. You're like, oh dang. Um, it's definitely grittier than the other two, and it's interesting when it starts off. Gamera is rough, like the guardian, the guardian of the universe, or his old moniker was friend to all children. Um, like he's nobody's friend at the beginning of the flick. Um, he's like he rolls in causing so much destruction in Japan that he does not care about. He kills so many people just just because he's trying to kill the Gauss. Like he's not doing it on purpose, but in this he's like the opposing force of nature. He's not protecting. Now later that side comes back. But I thought that was a really nice touch because suddenly you're like, whoa. And you get why the Japanese Defense Task Force, or whatever their initials are, I think it's Japanese. Anyways, the Defense Task Force, Defense Force, whatever it is, they're like, he's our prime target. We just gotta go. The story was really, really interesting, and I know I said the beginning starts with a bang, but it does. Within the first uh, 5 minutes, we get that the Gyaos are back, and we come across a band like a sub under the sea Gamera graveyard. What? Like it's firing on all cylinders, and it is a proper trilogy capper because it ties back to the first film, references the events, and is a direct sequel to the second film. And then the motivation for this one girl, Araya, I'm butchering the names. She lost her family in the first movie. Gamera knocked over a building, trying to destroy the Gyaos in that film, and killed her family. So she's got this hatred for Gamera, which the new monster Iris that looks outstanding feeds off of her hatred for it. And Iris is this basically parasitic Chinese mythical beast monster thing. Um, Potentially also created by the Atlanteans. We're not really sure, but it looks outstanding. It it kills so many people. It husks them. It just drains them of everything. So they're these gray, gross husks at the end of it. Um, yeah, this trilogy was so good and went out on such an entertaining um, and heavy, dark but action-packed note that it's fantastic. Revenge Virus is great. The whole trilogy was great, and I can't wait to talk about these movies with someone. We're definitely going to do a podcast episode about them at some point because there's so many themes that you can dive into that I just haven't been able to. But keep an ear out for that episode. It will be coming at some point down the line, and I got a certain awesome guest in mind for that. I'm looking forward to that. But if you can, please make sure to check out these films. They are fantastic kaiju films. And to me, they go beyond just being fantastic kaiju films. They're great films, period. I would strongly recommend look up the Japanese original with subtitles because the English dubs are a whole different beast. The Japanese originals with subs are outstanding. Check them out. They're a testament to the genre. They're some of the best in the genre. Um, and now I just want more Gamera like this. I want more Gamera. But I know the rest of the Gamera stuff isn't at this high mark that these three films have been. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Check out the films. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Be safe, and God bless, my friends. Oh, final note is Monday's episode will be dropping Tuesday because even though everywhere's shut down, it's Easter this weekend. And the best thing I've seen is like, hey, things might be shut down, but the Lord is still risen, and yes, He is. So we are posting a day later because even though everything's locked down, it's still Easter. It's still time to reflect on the sacrifice of Christ and celebrate his rising from the grave, and his sacrifice for us. All right. All that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. Be safe. Have a wonderful day, and God bless, my friends. Peace.